What's good YouTube, JonsFan696 back here with a video today, and today's video is going to be a breakdown of the Precision Dunker badge in NBA 2K24. Straight from 2K themselves. The new badge as of this year, and is for those who utilize the skill dunk mechanic will receive an improved chance of flushing their dunk attempt with Precision Dunker. Skill dunk mechanic, that's triggered by either going up down on the right stick or down up on the right stick instead of just hitting square to dunk or just holding your right stick up one way or down one way. You have to flick it up and down and up, and then your dunk meter comes up. We're gonna just test out the tiers as we usually do. For bronze, you need 71 driving or 71 standing. Silver, you need 83 driving or 81 standing. Gold, 90 driving or 90 standing. And then half, you need 97 driving and 96 standing. What I did is I took Shai from the Thunder. I edited him to have all those tiers, and then I also made one of him without the badge at all, just under the bronze threshold. So with the 70 driving, it's 70 standing dunk. And we're just going to test it out and see how big of a difference the badge plays, and if I think it's worth it to put on your slasher or not, and if so, what tier. So let's get into it. All right, so I got the ball, and we just want to see what our meter looks like. So I'm going to go up, down. As you can see, I have a really small meter, and just so you guys could also see, this is on Hall of Fame difficulty, which is what the park is on, what the rec center is on, so Pro-Am I believe also. So just to test it again, but that looks like a really small meter to time, and I even thought I timed it, but let me... Okay, so we timed it that time, but that is a tough small meter, and really, if someone is to even slightly contest you with it like this, your meter will get smaller as someone closes out, right? So that's why I'm testing it wide open to really see if we could even green it initially without a defender. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and move on to bronze, because without it at all, it looks like it's going to be really hard to time, even if you're wide open like I am right now. So let's go ahead and move on to bronze Precision Dunker. So that's with him having a 71 driving dunk. All right, so let's see. Now we're at bronze, and honestly, the meter looks the same to me. Let's see again. Yeah, and I can't green it. I don't know. If I can't green it wide open, I don't know how we'd be able to green it in traffic, say if someone was closing out. Because they did say when a defender closes out this year, your meter is going to shrink drastically. So like I said, we're testing wide open because we need to be able to green it first open, right? So yeah, so that's too small. I'm just going to go ahead. I can't green it. I'm going to go right ahead to silver, where I will have a 83 driving dunk now. And we're going to see if our green window here gets a little bit bigger. All right, so now silver. Let's see what our window looks like. Okay. So that was me. I just missed it, but you could see that our green window there is definitely bigger. It's not that little line of green that you could barely see. It's still tough. Definitely is still tough to green. I'm going to try to do it a couple more times. Maybe I just have to get used to it. But it definitely is a lot bigger from none to silver. Okay, so I got it there. I think I got the hang of it now. Let me just try it out a couple more times. Coming in. Yeah, so it's not too hard to green. My concern still is when you have a defender closing out, that's going to be tough, because when you have a defender coming to close you out, it's going to shrink, and it's probably going to look similar to the bronze and the no badge at all category. But that's silver. I think silver is actually decent. Let's go up to gold now and see if we have a substantial difference or not. All right, so let's see what our gold meter looks like. Okay, yeah, so that's a lot bigger. I just missed that because I was looking too much at the green window, but that's definitely a lot bigger. As you can see, that's a lot easier to time. I even got a bounce back right there. So this is where you'd be able to green in traffic, because you have a big enough green window at this time to be able to dunk on someone, in my opinion. Compared to the other ones, I think it's too small for that, but yeah, with it on gold, your green window is really big. So let me just do it one more time. And there we go. So that's gold. Gold is actually looking really good, but let's go to half and see if it gets even bigger, or if we're looking at about the same as gold. All right, so now I am on Hall of Fame, which means we have a 97 driving dunk. And yeah, I would say it looks about the same as gold, the meter. I don't think it's a substantial enough difference. But I'll do it a couple more times just to see if my opinion changes. But I'm pretty... Yeah, it looks the same as gold. Again, I missed that one just because I was staring at the green window. But let me just make sure I get time it a couple times so I can really tell. There we go. All right, and let's see one more time. All right, and we greened it. So yeah, I think Hall of Fame and gold are pretty much the same. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm actually going to try to dunk on Embiid and see what happens to my green window here. And as you can see, my window gets really tiny, and this is it with it even on Hoff. So I know all the other tiers it's going to get small. So if you're going to try to actually dunk on someone with this badge, it's going to be tough. I think the real purpose of this badge is to like guarantee you're gonna get your dunk in general. It would be to use this skill dunk mechanic, but as you just saw, I just had a real tough time dunking on Embiid. See, I had a little sliver with it even on Hoff, 97 driving dunk. You really want to use this badge to like kind of secure your dunk animation that you're going to get a dunk. It's not going to give you a layup or anything. But yeah, and if you're a slasher, as far as the badge test goes, I definitely recommend gold. Gold definitely had the biggest sizable green window. Didn't change much from gold to Hoff, so I'd stick with gold. If you're like a lesser, not as much of a dunk focused build as a slasher, silver is also decent. But yeah, for those dunk heavy builds, I'd definitely recommend gold precision dunker. Appreciate you guys listening. Please like, comment, subscribe to the video, and check me out on Twitch. I've been streaming daily. Park there, and I'm out.